Hello, everyone. Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to an update for this time. Um, you may recognize the one I did earlier back around last year, 2025, when I did the video on activating Windows over the phone recently. Well, some may recognize, many people have known before that you may recognize people that as you recognize, um, some of the popular known as KMS38 has removed off as deprecated by Microsoft. Um, yeah, it's been like a shame. But anyways, let's talk about it. Now, if you recognize in the title, yes, it's right. Was Microsoft discontinued the phone activation? Well, the answer is maybe, or yes, or probably no. Because remember in the last time I did earlier when I did to activate Windows Server 2003 over the phone last year, some may recognize about something real quick. I'll show you guys in a video real quick when we show you guys a video about what happened earlier. So I'll show you guys a video about the activation here. So I'll show you a video. I'll show you guys real quick about something. So anyways, let me just show you guys real quick about the activation prompt. So let me show you guys real quick. Um, According to Tech Radar, um, I'll show you guys an article. Working on the go, you can no longer activate Windows with your phone. You might need internet and a Microsoft account to use Windows now. Customers have notified phone lines aren't supporting Windows activation anymore. So as you can see, Microsoft seems to require to remove its phone-based offline Windows activation option, which means that internet access is now effectively required for any users to activate Windows using including a Microsoft account. Although Raymond has not featured remove phone activation, boards have been circulating the internet for some weeks with new and observer reports in December 2025. However, a support page doesn't indicate that phone activation is still possible for Windows 11, Windows 10, 8.1, and Windows 7. Either the company or whatever it is. Another support page about product keys. You see it in a minute. Um, Now, regardless to phone area or something or whatever, some of them has recently. So um, you may recognize about the stuff right here. You'll see it in a minute. Um, I will discuss about the things later in the day, so I'll show you guys a video about what happened earlier. So Microsoft silently, you may recognize this one, right? Here's a video or an article about the next one. So you may recognize what happened earlier about Windows and Office phone activation forces online activation with the Microsoft account. This image credit goes to Ben Kohlberg on YouTube because some people may recognize about the ones you may recognize on the screen. That's the thing. Making it harder to activate Windows without an internet connection. Most recently, started clamping to bypass out-of-box experience sign in or seeing which another legacy method has been retired. Phone activation or call Microsoft to activate Windows and Office no longer works, as this person demonstrates in a YouTube video. Sunset long ago, after the caller received a text message connecting to the modern Microsoft activation portal we know today. It was required to sign with the Microsoft account, which we defeated for purpose of activating the call. So that means it's no longer possible. So on the side from using Firefox, you can see this is what it looks like with a sweet note. Now, according to the video, I want to show you guys real quick something. I'll show you about what happened earlier. You'll hear something real quickly here. I will discuss about it. In the meantime, you're gonna see a little bit. So let's discuss about this. So, and we may recognize about the regardless of this. which I believe it's no more of that. Um, Let me show you guys real quick. I'll play a video for you guys, and I'll show you guys what the person at the minute. You're gonna see something a little bit. So listen carefully, and you'll hear something real quick at the part. I'll show you a video, but however, I'll just show you guys a little bit of particle. Um, you'll hear something real quick about the what you may recognize about this video. According to the unusual recording, you may hear this. Take a listen.
Support for product activation has moved online. For the fastest and most convenient way to activate your product, please visit our online product activation portal at aka.ms/AOH from an internet-connected device, and the portal will guide you through the activation steps.
Yeah, you heard that? That's because the reason why it's particle, because I don't want to show you the full video because I don't want to try parts of it, but we can give you some more information about that later. Now, let me say something. When I try to activate Windows Server 2008, I usually use Windows Server 2008. I'll show you guys real quick about the thing real quick about the phone activation, because after a year about that, back in around 2014, because um, when Microsoft reached the end of support for phone activation, like, let me say, you may recognize about the activation about Windows Vista, which I confirm it to be one of the least operating systems, or Windows 7, 8, or 8.1. You'll see why in a minute. Now, I want to show you guys what the full resolution is, so I'll show you guys in the process of time. You may recognize about the stuff right here. You see. When you get into here, you'll be directed here like aka.ms/AOH. You'll be directed to this screen. You say, how can we help you? I can say whatever you say so. I can choose anything I like. I can choose activate a Microsoft product or the volume license key management. At the meantime, some of you recognize about the stuff right here. If you guys are running any operating system and you call a phone number and tells you about what you said in the video, you'll see it in a minute. If it says that you can see on the screen says how can we help you, you say activate a Microsoft product. Then you can see you have three options you can select. You have Windows, Office, or Server. If you're trying to activate Windows Server, select Windows Server. You'll be directed with these things. You will see the following things on the screen. We have, which goes from 2003 to 2025, like Windows Server 2003, 2008, 2012, 16, 19, 22, or 25. Next, we have Office. Select your operating system, Windows, and you can see I have a list of things like this. You can see I was able to load up any offices, like let me say, you know the one I did back in 2025 earlier, but however, it's much the same as before. Well, let me say I want to activate Office, or Office 2016, or Office 2019, or 2024. Some of you guys, if you guys are running a different version, you'll be directed with this screen. So if you guys are running an operating system like Microsoft Office or something, if you installed it, please ensure you may not have it. Like when you activate Windows or Office, you get this thing right here. Now, some of you recognize what the and we have something like Windows. We can choose any of these things. We have Windows. This is the operating system that many people have known before, because most of you guys, may recognize about the stuff. This you may recognize about the things right here. Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, 8, 8.1, 10, or 11. If you guys are running an operating system, listen carefully. If you guys running a different version like 8.1 or 8, well, follow the directions what I said. You'll hear something a little bit. At the meantime, you'll hear something a little bit of references or whatever or something. So Let me say something real quick. If you're trying to activate Windows XP, select XP. If you want to activate Vista, choose Vista. Activating Windows 7, choose 7. Activating 8 or 8.1, use these followings. Activating Windows 10, select 10. Or if you're activating the current version of Windows 11, select Windows 11. Now, that's all the explanation I want to say. The video I did earlier, which I did, was the activating Windows over the phone with command prompt in 2025, which I did last year. These are still available. So if some of the videos are still available, if you want to watch it, it's up to you. And yeah. So what do you think? Is it possible to do it online? Or what you can say is it possible to do it online? Or maybe not. Now, if you want to activate something, I want to show you guys real quick. As you can see, it's on my desktop. As you can see, these are all the apps I have right here. You can go to Start, McAfee. Stop telling me what to do. Settings. You go to System. Go to Activation. If it says active, that means the activation state is all good and good to go. But if it says not active, that means if it says activate by a phone or something like that, it'll give you a confirmation ID. And if you contact using a phone number, you hear something like support for activation has moved online. Visit our portal at blah blah blah. But anyways, that's a quick short thing I want to discuss about today. If you have any thoughts or anything, please let me know. If you have any thoughts or anything, reach me out. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me or any other questions. And in the meantime, I would like to give a special thank you so much for watching. And Happy New Year to you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy this special start to the new year. And as approaching to the end of winter break, thank you so much for watching all of our videos over the past. And thank you so much to everybody for requesting me anything to both of us. And we will be proudly to present everyone along with our journey, and we will give a special thanks to all of you guys, especially to you. Now, if you have any thoughts or questions, please let me know, and please reach me out if you have any problems, concerns about phone activation or something like that. So let me say, if you're activating Windows 11, Windows 10, 8.1 or something, let me know. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.